We do a live guided meditation every day of the year, and I'm really proud that we're able to bring that as a gift to each of you and to ourselves. Frankly, I personally experience them daily and love it. So, Anayah, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Ruth. Oh, what a pleasure. I'm such a lucky girl because I get to do this once a month, every month.
It's fabulous. It is
And what a
fabulous.
great job you've done to organize all of this and really provide it so that, like you say, it's a gift, isn't it? So no matter what's happening in someone's life, there's always someone there to share
Exactly.
something calm and soothing.
Exactly. Whether you watch it live or whether you watch it on replay, they're always there. So, Anaya, I'm looking forward to this meditation. So, whenever you want to start.
Okay, righty ho. All right, so today's going to be a birthday meditation. It's my birthday today. And I was chatting with the angels about what they would like to do today for the meditation and what they really want. I mean, I'm 64 today, and sometimes people get really caught up in numbers and concerned about things that are happening in their bodies and all that kind of stuff, right? We know that. And I know people who don't like their birthdays, and I think they're awesome. And the angels want us and to help us to celebrate the joy of our creation, right? Imagine that. If you have a treasured child, you will know yourself a treasured dream, something that has come to fruition. You will know yourself that feeling of absolute joy and magnificence when you first hold your child or see your book in the world or see your website go up or whatever it is that you're doing. And that's what it's about. Let's bring that joy in. Let's spark that pure joy for the truth of your creation, which is magnificence. So let's go and see what they've got in store for us. Righty ho. Okay. So take a breath, everyone. Let's take a breath in and release that cleansing breath. And let's begin today by just feeling where we are, feeling our bodies, our beautiful bodies, feeling what it's like to breathe, to feel the breath enter our body and leave our body. Maybe put your hands on your wrist and feel your pulse. Feel your heart beating. Feel the energy that's coming in and out of your body in every moment. All that beautiful energy coming together to do something that we take for granted every day. And that is to breathe. That is for our hearts to beat. That is to be alive. So let's gather in all this magnificence, the wonder and the beauty that is you and you alone, treasured child of the universe. And begin now to take a journey, or at least to be willing or to become willing to take a journey into the joy that the universe feels because of you and your creation. And bring that in so that it can also become your joy and your experience in gratitude and grace, in peace and harmony and celebration of you. We call upon all the beautiful angels of the galaxies, all the light beings, grace and peace, Archangels Uriel, Michael, Haniel, Gabriel. We call you in. We thank you for being with us in each and every moment, in each and every single breath. Gather around us, show us your presence in pictures, feelings, maybe a tingle, maybe just a knowing. And we call you to help us experience the joy you feel about us as a reflection of what you can help us to feel about ourselves. Calling in Archangel Michael now. Dear Michael, please help us to embody the courage it takes to celebrate ourselves exactly as we are and become awareness of the truth of our magnificence. Breathing in and breathing out. Michael, help us be brave and strong and claim our birthright of happiness and self-acceptance and joy for who we are in the world. Archangel Haniel, we ask you to help us to feel through your beautiful, gentle, loving energy, the soothing energies like a moonbeam piercing through the clouds, bathing our physical beings, feeding our tender souls, enriching our physical bodies with the grace, the presence, the peace and harmony that shines upon this planet and upon each and everything, each person, each animal and bird, each insect and tree and home, each blade of grass and every petal of every single flower, each and every night. Take in that beautiful radiance. Feel the softness and the gentleness that comes through that radiance. Soft and gentle, yet powerful enough to speak to the tides of the oceans in direction and guidance, the ebb and flow. Archangel Gabriel, we invite you now to help us and encourage us and show us the way so that the words we speak become tender and loving, kind and caring, compassionate, words of love for ourselves and our place in the world, words that become self-fulfilling prophecies of how magnificent we truly are, so that your frequency, your vibration, your love and your kindness echoes through our words, imbuing each and every word with gratitude, love, fun. Don't forget the fun, everyone. Bring in the fun, the joy and the celebration of what it is to have the celebration of a birthday. so that each word we write about ourselves becomes a reflection of truth and beauty, of the joy of our true natures. Archangel Uriel, show us with clarity the path to help us to embrace love for ourselves, joy for our birthdays, shed the old shackles of fear of getting older, fear of things not done, and embrace the truth that every moment is blessed. Every moment is opportunity, free, freely available to us if we choose it, and flow with it, go with it, embrace it, celebrate it, light the corners, light the way, illuminate our pathway, the pathway to us, ourselves. Now, just imagine, if it's not your birthday today, imagine that it is. And if it is, joy for your birthday. Imagine waking on your birthday morning, opening your eyes to that moment where you remember, today is my birthday. Yay! I'm so happy to be celebrating my birthday. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the richness and the joy in my life, all the blessings, counted and uncounted, all my opportunities, for everything I've learned that has shown me where love does not reside for myself or for others, and every opportunity that shows me where it does. And imagine each of these as candles on the cake, blazing in all their glory. And as each and every candle brilliantly glows, you begin to hear the song of the universe singing your name, singing your name in love and harmony and gratitude, in peace, in joy, in celebration, for you and you alone are the only expression in your life of your true self. And you look to your right and you see a magnificent gift. You have never seen a gift so lavishly wrapped, so beautifully inviting, waiting for you to take it and open it. Now see yourself reaching out and bring it toward you. Bring it in, place it on your lap, and begin to undo the ribbons and feel the magnificence of each ribbon, the silky smoothness of it as you let it fall to your lap, and you keep opening each and every ribbon until all of them are opened. And you begin to undo the wrapping itself, the paper. Does it crackle? Is it patterned, smooth, supple, crisp? And bit by bit, what has been concealed inside becomes revealed to you. Gaze into the box and see what is there for you. And embrace it. Embrace it into your heart. Celebrate the gift that is for you and you alone. Feel the gratitude in your heart for the magnificence of the gift, with the pure love that has been given to you. And reach into the box and take it out. And hold it in your hands and feel the hum and vibration of the beauty of it. And bring it up toward your chest and take it into your heart and hold it there, where it enriches you, your breath, your words, your heartbeat, your blood. It's yours. And spend a moment now in quiet gratitude for this gift, for your acceptance of it, and for its enrichment and magnificence. Know that all of this love is but a drop in a vast galactic ocean of love that exists for you. That angels sing your name with love into the universe. That there is more than you can ever imagine readily available in every moment for you, beautiful being, precious child of the universe. Now, sing your own name into the world with love. Sing it in your heart, in your mind. Sing it out loud if you'd like. Sing your name into the world with love. And begin the journey now of a greater celebration of yourself exactly as you are, without a single part of you needing to be changed, altered, or developed, denied, turned away from, or apologized for. Sing it out, sing your name, join the chorus, and every chance you get, speak kindness about yourself. And the chances are there, the opportunities arise, evolve, present. It's time now. Feel all that love running through your veins, beating from your heart, breathing from your lungs, coming from your mind, emanating from your voice. Forever more. And when you're ready, begin to feel your body more clearly again. Feel your feet upon the floor. Move your toes and your legs, your arms, your hands, your fingers, your spine and your shoulders. Take a lovely, soothing breath. And when you're ready, just open your eyes.
Did you write that or did you channel that?
Oh, it's always channeled. Oh, so beautiful. It's channeled. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I think that is one of the most beautiful meditations I've heard in a long time. So thank you.
That's
Thank
exciting because I never know what's going to happen. And I go in blank with part of my mind saying, going, you won't hear anything. You won't know anything. But that's the exciting part, isn't it? When we have that trust and that faith to say, you know what? All I've got to do is turn up and be willing. That's all I have to do. It's my job. And I want to thank all those beautiful angels and energies, God, Creator, the divine, beautiful amazingness for constantly supporting me in my own courage to get present and do what I've come to do as often as I can, because I don't do it all the time.
Yeah.
Right. But it's beautiful. So I want to say thank you. And I want to thank myself for having this amazing experience of loving my birthday, because it wasn't until I was 40 that I made that decision.
Well, it is so much fun celebrating your birthday with you. Happy birthday, Anayah.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
so many things come to mind. Number one, I have only worked with Archangel Haniel a couple of times, and I see her as female. Do you see her as female?
Yes, personally, I do.
And her energy was so strong today. And as you were going through it, I was wondering if that's who I was hearing in your words. When you said to have a present show up for you, I did. My present was a full-length antique mirror.
Yeah.
And of course, being who I am, I wasn't happy to just look in the mirror. I had to step into the mirror. So I stepped into the mirror and I saw all of the elementals that I have come to know and love, and all of the animals that I have loved in body, including the ones that I've lost. And it was such a beautiful kind of love fest that I was having in the back of this mirror. And when you said to sing out your name, they all sang my name. It was so sweet. And I want to thank you for that, because I have never really liked my name, because it just sounded so old, you know? And but hearing the elementals and all of the animals that I've loved voicing that together, I actually liked it.
Wow, that is a gift in itself, right?
That was.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I also loved when you said you are the only true expression of your true self. And I was shown a jigsaw puzzle and how important each of the pieces is to a jigsaw puzzle. And if one piece is missing, it just isn't the same. And how important every single person is here on earth for what they bring to completing that picture, that completed picture of humanity. So
Mhm.
I just have to say, Anayah, one of the best gifts I've ever received in my life is you showing up in it, in walking in your soul's calling. It is just the most absolute precious gift that I could give, so that I could receive. So thank you for showing up in my life.
Wow, Ruth, thank you. And that's a beautiful thing, and I'm so grateful for you as well. And a lot of you mightn't know, but gosh, was it a year or so ago? I can't even remember now. I went through it was like a crisis of faith, but not faith as in my faith, but faith in myself. And I was in a really, what at the time felt like a really bad way. I was shattered. And I was due to do an interview with you on camera. And I was just terrified. I didn't know what to do, because I'm the sort of person that everything shows on my face, right? There's nothing that gets hidden in my face. And I made the decision, I took the choice to go on and do it. I was a mess. I was crying. And by the end of that interview with you, Ruth, I had completely turned around. You were such an amazing experience to have someone that I trusted so much. And that was when Archangel Michael came through and said, and through you, that it was time to get out from behind the microphone and time to get on camera. And the very next Angel Heart radio show we live streamed.
That's right.
So we have this really amazing connection. And, looking before we came on air, Ruth was going through the backgrounds. Which am I going to have? Which am I going to have? It's really interesting that you've chosen that one, because what you were saying before is really reflected in that background, isn't it?
It
And
really.
one of the major supermarket chains here in Australia have taken a really interesting step. They cleared all of their supermarket shelves of every item that needs a pollinator,
Wow.
as a demonstration that without pollinators, none of that exists. And what's the first pollinator that comes to mind? Bees. So here you are, and you chose it. And I went, wow, this amazing synchronicity is always occurring for us. We are so divinely guided in each moment. So there's a lot going on here for me today as I'm sitting here with you, Ruth.
Yeah. If there is. And if you're wondering about the sign over my head, on March 20 and 21, Enlightened World Network is launching a new channel, which is called One with the Earth. And it has everything to do with folks who love the earth and folks who want to love the earth in every single aspect of the earth. Now, whether it's nature or the energies of the planet, the waterways, the mountains, there's a gazillion ways that we can connect with the earth, including the foods that we eat, the sustainability. How do we care for the planet? There's just so many different forms that this can take. So I'm really excited about One with the Earth coming to Enlightened World Network. And we invite you to be with us on March 20 and March 21 for all day programming. And then after that, we're going to have programs on, just like we do on Enlightened World Network, but all with this focus, somehow connecting in with the energies or the spirituality related to the earth. So we're excited to have folks on board for that. And Anayah, I just have to take a minute and just share. This is Anayah's, I'm trying to not get the glare. This is Anayah's new baby. This is called the Angel Code, and it's beautiful. We heard Anayah channeling today, and this book is Anayah's channeling over 2 decades.
No, actually, it came through. The first message came through in January 2001. And the last message came through, it was just over a year later, I think, in the March of the following year. But then, was it 15 years later, the final message came through. Yeah, 15 years later, the final message came through. So it was a really magical time because I didn't know that's what I was doing. I didn't have a clue in the beginning. So thank you, Ruth. It's amazing. So it's the Angel Code. There are 2 books called the Angel Code. Mine's called the Angel Code, Journey into the Words Whispered to Me. Thank you.
Well, and what I love about walking with spirit, they do whisper words to you, whether it's something that you can hear or see or feel, sometimes smell.
Yeah.
Spirit will do that if you're just open to it. And this is a beautiful example of years of spirit whispering.
Thank you. And do you know what else I love about this? It shows that anyone can do it. This was really a major beginning of my spiritual journey. I had no idea. I just knew that I'd read a book that said if you do this, you can get messages. So I thought, well, I'm going to try that. That sounds amazing. So, there's nothing special about me in that sense. There's nothing particular about me. There's nothing chosen about me. Anyone can do this. We just need to ask, breathe, get quiet, trust, and write whatever comes in, because not one word seemed to go with another word when I was writing it. And in fact, I thought I was writing hogwash to start with. So my encouragement to everyone watching, you can do whatever. Please don't think that somebody else is sort of special and that you're not. You can do it. You can do anything you want to do. Open your heart and go for it, guys. You're amazing already. So, why should it be any different? Really?
But what is special, Anayah, is that you did stop and listen. And I have learned that the more you listen, the more they will share with you. Yep. It's building trust, you and spirit, with each other.
Yeah, because spirit already trusts us implicitly. It's a part of, like, we breathe without thinking. It's automatic. The love is so deep and so vast, but we need to show up and say, okay, well, I will, whatever, whether it's write a book or sing a song, or, you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter what it is. And it's just starting somewhere. Isn't it, Ruth?
It is.
Like when you started Enlightened World Network, where did you start? Right at the beginning.
Yeah, right at the beginning. I remember the first time that Archangel Michael said, write down the things you're experiencing in meditation. I thought, okay, fine. So I started journaling every day with meditation. And not too long after that, it turned into write a blog. And I said, what's a blog? I had no idea. I said, what is a blog? And then after that, it was, why don't you ask and get on somebody's radio show?
Really?
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened to me when I started my broadcasting journey.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, I never knew that.
Yep.
How cool.
Yep. So I thought, oh, how do I find people to go on with? But I did. And so I did about 12 of those. And then Archangel Michael said, so why don't you have your own weekly show? I thought, okay, fine. Well, then it turned into, why don't you write your own book? And then it was, why don't you have your own network? So they have these curriculums set out for us of if we just listen and follow, they can take us so many places that we never could have seen coming.
Yeah. Absolutely. And the coolest thing about it is it doesn't matter when we start. It never goes away. The opportunity never isn't there. So it doesn't matter whether you're, 15 or whether you're, 95. It's completely irrelevant. It's always there, and we are always amazing, and we are always magnificent. And it took me a long time to know that, because when I started my journey with the angels, which then became the angel code, I felt so worthless and useless and broken. I had no idea that there was anything good about me, right? I pretended, because I had this whole outside world going on, but on the inside. And that was really exciting for me, because suddenly I was experiencing something that I had never heard of, read about, thought about. And it's the willingness. It was just the willingness to say, what if? Okay, I'll have a go. All right, I'll do this. It's just like Mike Dooley says, you just show up somewhere and knock on a door. Doesn't matter what door, doesn't matter if it's the wrong door, because it'll lead to the right one. I love that. It's so simple and so easy. You can't make a wrong move, because the universe is conspiring all the time to support you.
Right.
So, just go for it. It's exciting, isn't it?
It is, but you brought up a really good point. When you got started into this, you felt worthless. That was your words, which surprised me because I could never fathom you as worthless. And what I realized over and over and over was the amount of healing they were providing for me day in and day out in areas I didn't have any idea I needed any clearing or healing of. But it was all to help me stand more clearly in my own spirit, in alignment with my own soul. And what a gift to be given that painstaking clearing of layer after layer of those toxic things that we, have become part of ourselves. So, you started worthless in your mind, but holy cow, lady, look where you are now.
I know, right? Back then I thought everything was my fault because I was just wrong and completely unlovable, right? So everything that happened to everybody else, I felt like I was responsible for. And it was really amazing, Ruth. And this was a really cool part about it, that once how I learned to love myself really was feeling the angels showed me how they loved me. And that was actually very hard to take in the beginning, which might sound kind of strange to some people. It was really hard to take that sort of love because I'd never felt that I was lovable. And when they started to show me how much love there was for me, and if I wanted to, I could feel that for myself, right? If I was willing to be courageous. Wow. Like, who knew that whole world was already there? I didn't know that. I thought the only world that could ever be there was the one that was there that I had to somehow try and fit into. I didn't know that it could be any different. And so now it really is like, it really is like that was a completely different individual.
Right.
And in some ways it was an echo. But when I look back, it was like, now I can say, oh my God, what a blessing that all was. Because coming out of that and doing something different, like opening the gift, you get it in a whole amazing, deep, anchored, exciting way, don't you? Because that feeling inside of me is so beautiful. And again, not all the time. I don't pick flowers all day long and skip around the yard singing. I stub my toe and yell out and bloody hell, you know, like everybody else. It's just one of those things, Ruth. But it's understanding that one moment doesn't preclude another. And when we have the contrast of stubbing our toe, oh, what's my toe telling me? Body, so I learned to do. Body, what would you like me to know? And I can usually see then what's going on. That then becomes a gift in itself, doesn't it? Because it's more support.
Right.
Something I hadn't been paying attention to, I was unaware of. I get to learn about that. And it all for me comes back to asking. It's all about asking. And the angel said to me, ask, 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 and then ask for more. I thought that asking for anything meant I was a terrible person. I was greedy. I didn't know that it was all there. It's like standing before a banquet and going, well, I can't eat any of it because I can't ask to have a plate. Well, my life's my plate. The banquet is the universal love. You know, I don't even need the plate anymore because I can just feast.
Right.
It's cool, isn't it?
It's beautiful. And it is such an honor to be here today with you on your birthday and
Mm-hmm.
to be with you here in your fullness. It's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, gorgeous Ruth. Thank you. I'm so thrilled that I got to spend some of my day with you and with everyone watching. Doesn't matter whether you're watching next year. It doesn't matter. The energy is still there, isn't it? And it's exciting and wonderful and it's such a blessing. You know, we know when we say that, we know what each other means. It is such a blessing to have all this, to have this,
Right.
to have this and the breath. And yeah, so go and live your fullest, everyone. You'll figure it out. You're amazing already. It's just catching up. Humans have to catch up with the truth. That's all.
Right. Right. Dust
Mm.
it off because it's there and we've known it, but we forget
Yeah,
sometimes.
we do, and that's okay.
We do. So, Anayah, if folks want to know more about you and maybe listen in on Angel Heart Radio, how do they find you?
Easy peasy. It's so easy. Angelcode.com. You can find out all about the book there. Why don't you join us on our live streams on Facebook, Angel Heart Radio. Think angel, think heart, think radio. Angel Heart Radio. You Google my name, you will I find things that I didn't even know were there. We are in so many places now because Angel Heart Radio is 10. My website, Angel Light 777, has been going since 2007. So, you know, there's a lot of presence on the internet. So, but you know, it'll all reach me. I'm on the usual social media. So, you know, come say hi.
Absolutely. We love your programs too. So, Anayah, thank you so much for being here tonight. I will let you go celebrate the rest of your birthday. And our friends here on Enlightened World Network, thank you for being here. You matter a great deal to us, whether you're watching, like Anayah said, a year from now or you're watching tonight. We're just glad you're here. So, thanks everybody for being here. So much love. Take good care and God bless.
Thanks, everyone.